Psycho-Babble with Big Vino.
Oh, what up, though? It's your favorite fat man. Yo, I don't know. Technical difficulties. Blame it on the alcohol that I haven't even drank yet. Man, look. You already know what it is. It's me, Big Vino. And we are in the house for another edition of Psycho-Babble. Psycho-Babble is your, weekly mental health check and comedic therapy session where we like to laugh it up, mixing the healing with the laughter. I like to keep it light and lively with a few of my cohorts and good friends. Namely, my number one good friend and my co-host, currently shaking, doing her best Tom Cruise cocktail, Miss Philly. How you doing, Phil?
Hey, I am cracking up at the technical difficulty.
I keep telling myself I have to take that out of the videos, but I never do. I like seeing it every now and then when I feel like, every time I think about my $500, I just play the video.
Yeah, cause now you need to start adding interest to that.
Every time I think about the money this nigga owe me, I
go. Now you know that we coming up on a year since that whole little shenanigans.
Yeah, no, it definitely has. It was in July of last year. I've been owed, so how much interest would the bank put on that?
On 500? With like a 0.8% APR.
Yeah, 1.8% APR over the next 10 years type shit.
You know how to configure that, Logan? 500 times 12 with a 0.8 APR interest rate. How we configure that? How we know how much he owe? See, so you always gotta have a smart man in the back.
Gotta have a smart nigga in there.
He done pulled out the.
Speaking of smart niggas, this is one of my favorite smart niggas. This nigga he be smart. He be smart as hell. We were smart as hell this weekend in Richmond. This past Sunday in Richmond, we were smart as hell.
Yeah.
We knew to get out of a burning building.
Mm-hmm. That was like the slowest.
The slowest evacuation
ever. Yeah, the slowest fire drill.
12,000.
12,000. This nigga owe me 12,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, off of 500.
On 500 over a year, 12,000. Good God. This is why I don't borrow money from nobody.
not the bank.
Shit.
If it was the mafia, they'd be like. If it was the mafia, they'd be like 12,000 on your leg.
You know what? Will they accept my bad leg, or are they gonna take money off? They gonna prorate that?
I'm gonna have to ask Joey and see. It's not looking good. You fucked me up with that snippet. You spliced that shit in like Brad Pitt did in Fight Club when he kept putting dicks. He kept putting dicks in the movie.
That's what I want to do. I want to subtly just make people remember. Never forget. Oh, this nigga.
What's good? What's good?
Where are you at? Are you in a library? A stair? Where are you?
I'm outside on the steps, man. I'm outside on the steps. It feels too good outside to sit inside the house, inside the crib, man.
Oh, you ain't got no air conditioning. Okay.
I got great air. I got great AC, brother.
I feel too good inside to be sitting inside the house.
Nah, nigga, my shit is all utilities included. I run my shit 24/7.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
With the water dripping right now.
Shit.
What kind of t-shirt you got on right now? You got on black forces.
For me?
Yeah.
Nah, I got on my slides with no socks. I'm at the beach, baby. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Beach bum out this joint. You know what I mean?
Okay, you look like you ready to go hit somebody.
I'm out here feeling good.
Okay.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a lot of YT people out here, so you gotta let them know, like, hey, just in case you want to try, you know what I mean?
I bought on a nigga with no legs since you started talking about feet. but he ain't here. He couldn't make it. He's still walking over.
Hey,
But we
Trey.
do have a special guest this week, and I'm so happy she could join us. She hit me personally, said, I want to be on the next episode. Good friend of Philly, good friend of my own. Love her dynamic, beautiful personality. So open and free with her motherfucking linguistics and talking it how it is. Give it up for Miss Juicy joining us on the one time.
Juicy, got you crazy.
Juicy. I hope she's dressed like Velma today.
Oh, yeah, you did tell her she could dress whoever she wanted.
I told her she could dress like whoever she wanted, but I was hoping it was Velma.
I hope she got the bunny costume. I hope she got the bunny joint on. Little
I'm gonna
bunny
be real
joint.
with y'all. Can I tell y'all something? Velma was the first lesbian I ever loved. I said I would eat that lesbian pussy.
Jinky.
I think you having some difficulties with your camera, Juice.
Go out and come back in, Juicy. Leave and then come back.
Trill, you not in the bathtub again, are you?
Nah, what happened was Trill was on live. He was talking about getting them cybernetic legs they talking about the chip. He was talking about getting them Tesla legs they coming out with.
Oh.
I
Hold on. Before we get started, while we waiting on Juice to come back, because I can't even hear her if she's talking. One of our other guests that's normally here with us every week, it's his anniversary today, so y'all give it up for Fake Will Wright.
Shout out Fake Will Wright on the
Wright.
anniversary.
There we go. You can see me
It
now.
up with the white shit. Turn your camera to the side, Juice.
Yep.
Turn it to the side like that.
Yeah, you gotta turn
okay.
your rotation on. You gotta turn your camera rotation on.
Oh my God. I don't know how to do that.
Come on, you making us look bad. You're making us look bad, Juice. They be like, look at these old niggas don't know how to use technology.
I don't even know how to. My phone retarded as fuck.
When you scroll down and they'll have like all of the little apps, and then there's like a little circle with a lock on it. It should be red right now.
Okay. No, that's hotspot. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Where the fuck
Hot
is this
spot.
shit?
But yeah.
I don't know
What's
why
wrong
this
with-
shit not on my phone like everybody else's phone. It will have fucking rotation. And then when I don't want the shit to rotate, it will. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Hold on. This is stupid.
We about to Pee Wee Playhouse this shit. Every time somebody say technical.
I swear.
Dip, dodge, dive, dip, duck, dodge.
Is that Brooklyn with you, Benny?
At Vino's Playhouse. And someone say technical difficulties.
Hey yo,
I was like,
hey
I
Vino,
was over here thinking hard as shit.
yo, you gotta splice in that dip, dodge, dip shit in there when they do it. Every
That's
move,
a
you
good
gotta make it
idea.
fit his shit.
You can dodge a mic stand, you can dodge a ball.
What's good, my
Oh
nigga?
my God. It really is not trying to let me rotate this phone.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it for next time.
Sideways. Just turn your whole phone sideways.
I just did, but I guess it just didn't make me bigger. So I guess,
you got your little-
Well, don't worry about it. Come back straight. We trying to see you.
you can see me.
Yeah, but we like it to fill out the screen.
You can see
We like
can
people to
see
get a
me.
nice wide view.
I
And
know,
to me, I'm a
but
big nigga, so I like the wide angles.
And you
I'ma
got
fix
dress
it.
code and all that. Hello, world.
No, this is not a dress. It's hot as hell in my house. It's like 104 degrees in fucking DC. And no, I'm not at work. I'm off. But this is what I have on. But I just nicely, tastefully covered it up. That's all. That's it.
Look, that works for this show. Look, first of all, I've been receiving a lot of DMs that say, Vino, you need more titties on Psycho-Babble. And
Hey, yo, it's a whole lot
wasn't
of
sure
things
if I
on
could do it.
Psycho-Babble, just not the ones they want to see.
I wasn't sure if I could see it. I wasn't sure if I could give them the titties they need.
I don't have enough yet. I'm still growing mine.
It's okay. It's almost there for it. It's almost there for it. It don't matter. It is there. It is there.
Will
I see
Dino,
it.
it's double D's in the building.
It is gross.
First of all, nigga, I'm only a B cup, okay?
Don't play with the B cups.
B cup, that's it.
Don't play because these
small
still
C
B
dot.
cups, okay? These still B cups. Don't play with. Don't play.
I know. I
Oh
don't
my
play with
God.
B cups. I just, it's you see, people don't know
Billy,
this.
you have to try this wine.
People don't know this,
I
but
can't see it because
when you're a fat nigga, you cannot date a woman whose cup size is smaller than yours.
It's 18% alcohol.
Law.
And it's wine.
I'll try.
And
It.
That's not. It's not like Porto Morgado.
It's called Clapback wine. It's made by a black owner too.
Okay.
Porto Morgado at Trader Joe's is drank by a black ass nigga like myself.
Did anybody see Demond go down them stairs in 2 steps? The nigga went down 13 stairs in 2 steps.
I'm just upset. The
Nigga,
nigga
you
went
sound
down
jealous.
13. The nigga went down 13 steps and didn't get shorter. Like that was the weird part. There was no change in the altitude of the camera.
I smell haters in my midst.
Hold on, bullshit that Trio tagged us in
I saw that.
What?
with the nigga sitting up there stepping out of the car.
I thought that was funny as shit.
I thought y'all would love it.
I thought it was funny as fuck. I was laughing like
Shout out to
shit.
the chat. What up, Squeeble? Or
I was laughing like
Squeaky.
shit.
Oh my God, he's here. Squeaky. No, that's not him.
That's not him.
Oh, that ain't Squeaky.
You got it, Barbie.
It's the scream that does it for me each and every time. They were scared for your life, dog. They were scared for you.
Did you
I thought it was him at first.
I'm crying.
Damn, that beatbox kicked in fast today.
I'm too high for this shit.
Technical
You
difficulty.
gotta learn how to turn your camera around. Juicy.
I am, and when I do, I'm gonna be a force to be.
You gotta
At Vino's Playhouse.
Shit. Look, what's I learned? Even though I gotta cover my stomach up because I got like 4 of them right now. So.
Mine is not my jeans. But Bino, if you do the at Bino's Playhouse, you have to
I'm
have
sorry, the stomach gotta get
automatically
covered.
after. At Bino's Playhouse.
You might get no, because he might get copyright infringement because it was Pee Wee's Playhouse at
No, but I'm
first.
gonna say you only get copyright infringement if I play that. I'm gonna sing it myself. At Vino's Playhouse.
And you gotta do one of them ones where he do the ow. And then James
I'm about to go
Brown
find me a
come out,
Pee Wee Herman too. Rest in peace, Paul Rubin. I'm not gonna do that. He was wild for that. Well, he wasn't really wild, but so right. Remember when Pee Wee Herman got arrested for jerking off in the
Porn
new
theater?
My thing was, where was he supposed to jerk off?
I just want
Facts.
to
If
In
you
the
can't jerk off
bathroom.
in a porn theater, where can you jerk off?
Was it
It was a porn theater. It was a porno. It was a porno theater.
It was a theater. Yeah, it's like a movie theater, but they playing porns on the big. Which I
Okay,
feel,
so he was in right then.
I want to know.
for jacking off while watching a porn in a porn theater.
Yeah,
That's
he was in a
insane.
theater, porn, and then they got him for indecent exposure because he was in a theater.
But wasn't that what the theater was for?
I thought so. But
Look,
you know,
they
it was the
wasn't
90s. The
watching
rules were
Finding
different.
Dory. They
they wasn't nowhere with kids in there watching Finding Dory. They was in a public place full of adults that all watch porn.
No, what it was he probably he probably brought too much attention to himself because when he came, he probably said,
No, it was probably something in the clothes that he
Nothing.
wasn't supposed to be nowhere in public like that. You know, now it's
They
in
called him a
contract.
pervert. He said, I know you are, but what am I? That's what he said.
Look how long it took for them to pull out the pills on Bill Cosby.
Well,
don't
Bill
even eat
Cosby was
Jell-O
telling
no
on
more.
himself. He said in interviews he be hitting bitches with the Spanish fly.
He said if they ask for it, of course, I know somebody who got it. I'm the man.
It's Hollywood.
I mean,
Everybody got it.
Now that's something totally different.
Look, with cocaine in Hollywood, all you got to do is the LeBron shit where
No, for real.
4-5 niggas gonna run up on you with an 8-ball. I promise you. In California. Hollywood,
That's just what they do. They gonna be like, "Oh yeah, here."
Nigga gonna peer through the dust. Like, what's up? What you need, Playboy? Like some sort of drug genie. What you need? 3 wishes, nigga. 3.5, nigga. What you need?
I'm gonna pull out a bag like this on you. Oh yeah, this it right here.
This is it. Okay, this is what you want.
Why do they do that? I don't know why they do that in the movies. It's so stupid.
What? Oh, because the
that's
quicker
right,
it gets your tongue numb, and like the more, like you're supposed to take a touch, just a touch. And if it make your tongue like a touch, make your whole tongue go numb, that's raw. And you can tell the strength of it through that. But we don't do that for real because niggas can lace the shit. You can lace the shit with drugs, and I'm gonna walk into a room with $20,000, $30,000, and I went like it, and now I'm on the floor mouth foaming, and they get to walk out with the money real easy.
No, because that's how the game goes.
No, that's how the game goes. It's real shit.
No, for real.
You gotta have a tester with you at all times.
At all times.
That's the real name of the game. How could I get this money up off this nigga without him putting up that much of a fight?
Exactly.
All right, you gonna tell us what the topic is tonight?
Well, the topic today, and that's why I be the way I am most times, y'all. I really want to say this because I get a lot of questions and inquiries and judgments about the way that I operate and move, because I'm a type of person that I'm not afraid to say something boldly and live in it. Like, absolutely live in it. Know that if I say this to you today, I know for a fact that if I have to come back and revisit this conversation, I'm going to feel the same way, because I'm not going to speak unless I know what I'm speaking about. And even if my perspective changes, I can say at that time I was a different person, but now I've learned and evolved in my mindset. But at that time, I meant that shit. You know what I'm saying? And today
like
I'm seeing
too.
I'm seeing a lot of slow to action type situations because people are afraid of those repercussions. But then I'm seeing a lot of error in how people jump out the window on things they say and do and don't really mean. They're speaking in the moment and not really, giving consideration to the depths of their words. And today I want to talk about, you got to stand in it. You got to stay in it. You got to, me, one of my favorite phrases is I stand on business. No disrespect, Trill, but I stand on business.
I'm always 10 toes down. What they talking about?
Look. They drag, though. You dragging, they drag. But anyway, like I said, I'm always standing on business. You know what I'm saying? The things you say will be revisited I know anything I say, like if I'm with my lady or something, or I'm chilling, talking, I say something to her today, I know what I said. That's what I said. You can talk about it later. You can bring it up to me. I'm still gonna be like, that's what I said. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got people we used to deal with, they talk all types of shit about digital bummery and getting on the internet and asking people for money. Then turned around, as soon as the fedora got one wrinkle, I'm on this bitch having a telethon.
Telethon.
Telling people, we all fall on hard times. Hold on, let's revisit when you said jumping on the internet, begging and asking niggas for money was beneath you, and you got to get your ass up off your elbows and try to give us the reg and pull them up by the bootstraps. You got to get off your ass. Nigga, you sleeping on somebody's couch. Let's look at the situation with B. Simone. Now, I take that one particularly personal because she crossed a friend of mine.
What's her situation?
B. Simone was recently in the headlines because she's falling on hard times. And you know what? I don't give hoes a pass for that. Because you know what? At the end of the day, my mother told me this. You already knew where I was going. My mother said a wet pussy and a dry purse don't match. So when I see a bitch,
that's the same thing my mother told me and my grandmother
told me that a wet pussy and a dry purse do not match. If your pussy wet, why your funds low?
This is the same thing my mother and my grandmother told me. But so I don't know.
If you a thieving, conniving, shiesty bitch who steals people's jokes and steal people's joke notebook and trying to parade around the world like it is, you ain't really it. So now those chickens have come home to roost. And in the great words of the minister, Malcolm X Bass, chickens coming home to roost has never bothered me. Well, chickens coming home to roost have never bothered me.
So there was a lot of social media money. That's what she started off, right? Social media. And then she went over to Wildin' Out, right?
Wildin' Out.
She started curating her own shows.
She started booking shows and stepping into the stand-up comedy realm.
Okay.
Yeah, but the only thing she had was that "Are you my boyfriend?" skit thing. She like wore that out to death.
Yeah. Oh. You see, the problem with it is, and I'm gonna attack the ladies for a second. Pardon me. This is a brief attack. But you see that ratchet bullshit, that unsophisticated humor shit, that just pandering to the audience that will pay a ticket, that shit is a one-trick pony. That's a quick lick. In the streets, we call that a quick lick. That's a one-time. Now you see, when I was in the street, it'd be quick licks would be a robbery. You go run up on a nigga, take what he got at the quick lick. You'll never be able to do it again because next time he gonna see you coming.
Yeah.
But that longevity money was about, hey, I got a customer who buys $500 worth of shit from me each and every week, and that is what will keep my fucking lights on. She was trying to quick lick, and comedy, especially comedy, is about longevity.
Okay, so what Logan just told me is that she plagiarized the whole book. So
no, she didn't plagiarize. I know the person's book. She said, I told them I would speak on it, but I would leave their name out. But no, they stole this person's whole joke book. Like, we as comedians walk around with a joke book. Okay. We got our jokes in a safe place. Some shit like where you just kind of. She stole the whole fucking book.
Shut your mouth.
I promise you. Like I said, I'm not gonna bring the person whose book she stole, but she stole their whole joke book. She was known for stealing their jokes.
Okay, so even as somebody that's known for stealing somebody's jokes, here's my thing. Now, I actually watched a little bit of the season that she was on Wildin' Out. She wasn't funny on the show.
She wasn't, but what happened was
like a whole stand-up thing.
Because what happens is the same thing that happens all around the game.
Popularity.
They pander to the ladies. They pander to an audience. That audience will come out and buy a ticket.
I think the only funny thing she did on Wildin' Out was when she was asking Nick with the short hair, long hair thing.
She got popular being with Desi Banks. Desi Banks went the fuck on. And actually worked on being funny and not just relying on videos and that's what she fucked up at. She wrote a book and all this other shit.
Well, okay,
and she went on
again. So that's what Logan just looked up. She actually plagiarized that book as well.
Oh my God!
Well,
damn!
I didn't even know she wrote a book.
That was
now
crazy
I heard about
work.
the book, but that's what it
Me
was.
either.
Baby girl, what? Baby girl, manifest the life you want was plagiarized.
But
so they didn't
to me, she's
so
not
they didn't hit her with a
maker.
cease and desist.
She
So they hit her
she
with
don't
a
really have
cease and
good
desist
talent.
and took the funds she made off that shit. That's why she broke. But she was talking about she didn't want a nigga that worked a 9 to 5 as she was coming up.
This bitch got a comedy Rico.
Yeah, she got her whole career.
Grand larceny. Comedy grand larceny.
Like that's my favorite show. In the
That's
world
insane.
besides, being here with
That
you guys,
comedy.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, like she didn't really bring nothing to the show. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Pretty V, kind of pulled her along a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
for me, the only funny shit that I seen, her on every time that I laughed, she was the butt of the joke.
well, she ended up being because she was kind of like her jokes is kind of offensive. Like she's kind of an asshole.
But you see, does that speak more to? And we're gonna touch on this again because I said it before. The women who like her, embrace her, and who put her in that position, because it wasn't niggas fucking with her. I can promise you that. No nigga. I've seen those shows. I've seen the B. Simone show. It was niggas who was there with a little ratchet bitch that I know they was just trying to fuck. Like, yeah, I think it'll be Simone show. We can fuck afterwards. So does that speak more to the terrible nature of the bitches who listen to her, who follow her?
I didn't find her funny, so.
But somebody did because she has millions of views and follows.
Yeah, that ratchet stage was she. It was just in the moment, like you said. It was a momentary thing. She took full advantage of it, and you can't be mad at that part of it. But you know what I'm saying? Hey,
but the people that look down on along the way of your come up, which is where we kind of like the topic. You talk down on men and women when you were basically scamming your whole career, and then you got caught, and now you worse off than the motherfuckers you was talking about.
Yeah, they 9 to 5.
They said
they shopping at better places than H&M, baby. I don't know where they shop because I shop at Destination XL. That's what big niggas shop.
I like.
But I don't. You at H&M, baby. I know them $7 slacks you wearing. They only got like 2 uses in them. To be real with you.
They say the same motherfuckers you put down on your way up is the same motherfuckers that's going to pass you on your way down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's a longevity.
That's why I said we got to revisit those conversations. Every conversation I've had with a nigga I seen fall off in comedy, I just keep it in the back of my head. Just like when niggas be like, yeah, I'm the shit, and this is why you need to da-da-da-da. And then I see that nigga. Like, you want to talk about how you was the shit again?
We didn't land on Fedora.
You was the shit. You don't even
Fedora landed on the couch.
Look. Dude was laying on the couch telling somebody else they a bum. That was wild.
Yo, bro, that nigga, me and Philly was talking earlier, right? And I said this. That nigga is the poster child for don't quit your day job.
You know what I sat back and thought today, Damon? You remember when we all did that show together, me, you, and him?
Right.
I got that nigga a hotel room that night because he came all the way from South Carolina. That was probably the best sleep he had all night. I saw that room. It was a nice king size bed. That nigga ain't stretched out like that in months.
He wasn't comfortable.
It was crazy that they
was mad at his girl for laughing at Damon's uncle's jokes.
He did. He put his hands on that girl. I know he did. The way he was.
Because when we left, the car did rock a little bit, didn't it, Vino?
Yeah, it was. You saw that little looked like this. That shit was shaking. I'm like, it ain't even windy or nothing.
Oh, he done snatched her up, huh?
Oh, he was so mad. Bitch was laughing at everybody else. I told her, hit me up. Look, if you need help, baby, hit me up. I got you.
Twice.
Not blink twice.
I remember your Cash App. I told you I'm gonna send you $5 a week until you tell me to stop.
Not
That nigga was
$5 a week.
No,
that nigga
because
was
I
so
know she can
mad.
bust down that biggie bag for at least 2 days with this starving ass nigga.
And that biggie bag be hitting. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It do though. It really do.
I'm ready for my $5 a week. Hold on.
But you ain't even send her the plus tax though.
Hey, bitch, look, first of all, you can't get the plus tax, okay? That's on you. That's on you. You ain't got no hustle to talk to a nigga like, I got 5, my man.
Hey,
You
yo,
ain't even send her the plus tax.
Yo, that remind
That's
me
crazy.
of that.
Yo,
D-Ray
top it off.
joke when he was talking about the begging. What a nigga be
Yo, to top this shit off, right? Look, anytime you get knocked for your bitch. Unc had on a leather trench coat. Unc came to the club in a leather trench coat in the spring.
Unc looked like he was flashing bitches under that jacket. Unc
Right, look.
had the flasher trench coat on. He had the
I think no. I can top you with the most diabolicalest thing. I seen a nigga come to the motherfucking club with a walking stick and
I love a walking
sunglasses.
stick. I had a walking stick that was carved by an old
Coming
Jamaican
in
man.
the club with a walking stick.
Yeah, in the club.
If
It
you
was
mad at
carved
him
by
in
a
the
Jamaican man. He carved a lion's head right into the top of it. I
know
used to
she
call
be
it
laughing at
Mufasa.
me. Rolling in the club. I'll be rolling in the club too and sit at the bar be right here.
Like club, so it don't matter. They had the wheelchair gang out here. That was a whole street team out here in Nashville. You had the wheelchair gang. So
Not the wheelchair gang.
Wheelchair
mafia. And almost all of those niggas was in wheelchairs, or they just hung around niggas that had wheelchairs. Okay, and
I
they
don't know
would go
if I
out
could do
and
that.
vote for the club.
We a whole community out here.
Yeah, so you would have like 7 niggas in the club sitting around in wheelchairs. You ain't got nowhere to can't sit beside them. You got to stand behind them.
No, you can sit on my lap, baby.
See, listen. My mama always taught me not to sit on no strangers' laps, so I ain't.
Exactly.
So I didn't sit on the wheelchair gang's lap, but I done seen rascals in the club and all kind of shit. Okay, I done seen a rascal in the club. Fix your mouth, big nose. You ain't never seen a rascal in the club?
What's a rascal?
I ain't nothing. I seen wild shit too.
What's a rascal?
Oh shit! Nah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. He went to go back rascal? Beep, 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 in the middle of back that ass up. You know how many people this out?
We not gonna disrespect the wheelchair community while I'm up in here.
Oh my God, y'all got me dying.
First of all, fuck them niggas. You know what? Fuck them niggas. I'm in a real vindictive and petty mood lately, bro. I will go into a wheelchair basketball game and roll out a bunch of thumbtacks on the court. Fuck y'all niggas day all up. I will fuck y'all whole game.
No, you just gotta put baby oil on the floor so a nigga can't roll nowhere.
Really?
They could be in the same spot.
Y'all are diabolical.
To each other around the court.
No, Trill. I was telling my mama, because you and Mike Worm confirmed this for me, that there's women that would date handicapped people, and once they get mad, they'll sit up there and start beating on y'all if you ain't doing the right thing. And
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, Mike Worm had told us a story. Mike Worm had told us a story about basically how a woman pushed him out of his wheelchair and left him just. I don't know why she was so mad, but my mama was upset. She was upset for you.
Yeah.
Trill ain't never been through that, has he?
Your mama know what's up. She remember that shit happened to Clarence Carter.
She said
Clarence Carter was blind.
In hell for people like that.
Mike Worm told me a story about a bitch who would just only beat him in his leg and his side.
Some disabled people be fucking assholes. So therefore, yes, you will do that.
They definitely do.
asshole.
But did you hear what I said? Mike Worm told me that one girl was just beating him on his leg. Like he never felt it. He just woke up with bruises.
See, Mike Worm can't do this.
Mike, he do that. It's just a little looser. It just
it's
looser.
Right here is like a monkey paw. Like you can't really, you know what I'm saying? You can't really get him, and then he can't really grab him and hold on to him either.
He got the color purple. No. He got the color purple fingers. Anything you did to me, gonna come back to you.
Like this though, Damon. Like when
you do right.
He's not in a manual chair. He's in an electric chair, right, Mike Worm?
No. Oh, so he got it sweet.
No, Mike is in a manual. He got several chairs. He's stunting on your ass, your whole ass.
Oh,
He's
what?
He's stunting on your whole ass. He got several chairs.
He got a colorful wheelchair. Yours is just black.
And he got AAA on one of them. He got AAA.
Was Crip Blue.
He got AAA and First Alert on the chair, nigga.
Hey,
hold on, Mike Worm. He got the special bed to help stand him up. Your bed stands you up.
I don't need that,
nigga. Your wheelchair ain't got OnStar, nigga.
But my scooter do though. My scooter do. My scooter got a push start and everything.
OnStar or the wheelchair is insane. They're like, what?
Out, I'm telling you, it's like the motorcycle club. You feel me? Niggas on motorcycles be like, and I'll be rolling my little doing that little shit. You know how you gotta get a signals because you're a biker now. You feel me?
Wait a minute.
You are not a biker, bro.
I am.
Yeah.
You is not a biker, boy.
Yo, bro, because bikers be like, brrr. Y'all shit sound like the Jetsons.
You
sound like the Jetsons cars.
Demond just mad because his legs drag on my scooter.
Will and Trill, y'all see. Look, Will said he wanted a scooter.
I got him.
Okay, both of y'all can be on the scooters. Then y'all can be the scooter gang.
I'm saying most
is
of the
insane.
men that y'all mess with out here, ladies, are handicapped in some way. I'm telling you, them niggas is mentally, spiritually, physically handicapped. They like 30 years old taking pills and gold. At least mine is coming from a real pharmacy. I got the crack cocaine, the fentanyl of ED pills.
Hims?
Not the
I
Hims don't
it.
work.
Okay.
I believe it.
Okay, come on. We gotta get back. We gotta get back to where we was going.
Right. Let me ask y'all a question.
We listening.
Have y'all ever done something to somebody and you had to like come back on and be like, yeah, I'm not in pocket for that. Like you thought you had the one up on them, but it turned out the other way. And you had to come back and look at a nigga in their face and be like, yeah, well, it didn't work out how I thought it would.
I'm sorry.
I've done that at a job before. It was in high school. I used to work at this place called North Symphony Hall. And I thought I was stunting on them because I had got this census job. And then I was like, I'm going to college after that. But then I got kicked out of college and I had to come back and work at Symphony Hall again and take that little $15 an hour to motherfucking work the elevator.
Nope.
I thought I would never see them. I done cursed Mr. Loris out on the way out. You can mail everybody else they fucking check, but I gotta come down here and get it, bitch. I'm glad I'm out of here.
And got stuck in the elevator.
Nope. As a Virgo, I'm semi-perfect, so I don't have situations like that.
Oh boy, semi-perfect.
Oh Lord,
that's that Virgo.
I said oxymoron. That's an oxymoron right there.
Even my flaws make me perfect.
Now with me, when I first got in my chair, I didn't drive, and I wanted somebody to go give me, you know what I'm saying, a blunt.
Hold on.
He drive now.
Time out.
I showed you my sticks.
No. I seen the sticks. I seen everything. You ain't drive before you was in the wheelchair? Like you?
No. I said
you learned how to drive in the wheelchair?
No, nigga. I said when I first got in my wheelchair, I didn't drive.
As in when he first became handicapped.
So you used to walk everywhere. That's why you was real mad when you got in the chick.
No, I drove before, but I didn't have the capability, and I was off of like so many meds that I didn't want to like hit the back of a car and you know what I'm saying, hurt somebody.
He was gonna be doped up.
Yeah, I was responsible. You know what I'm saying? So plus I used to
But you
drink
was gang banging. How you responsible gang banging?
Hey, you grow in life. Certain things grow you.
You can be a responsible gang banger.
Put on your seatbelt before we do this drive by.
Yeah.
Yeah. Safety first, nigga. Safety first. Fuck you talking about?
Hey yo.
We gotta go
Hey Vino.
Open container.
Hey Vino, 30 days, my nigga, 30 days.
So when I first got in there, I knew that the store was right around the corner, right? So I'm like, I get mad. Fuck it, I'm gonna roll to the store myself. You feel me? About an hour later, the people came, everybody out the house came looking for me, nigga. I was right around the corner. I couldn't get up the hill, but I was too stubborn to come back and ask me.
Down the hill.
I kept trying to find different ways to roll into this driveway. It kept spinning me around and spinning me around. On the real, I was so frustrated that I still rolled back, even though they brought the car to come help me. Like, nah, I roll home.
So even though you're in the gang, hold on. So you telling me that even being a Crip, your true enemy is gravity?
I didn't have.
So you from Cali?
I got them things now. I didn't have that. I didn't have this strength. I didn't have the capability of really pushing myself for a long way. So after that happened, I got smart, right? I got me a bus pass. So I started rolling like 7 miles. You feel me? But it was downhill. Then I take the bus back uphill past where I need to go, the downhill back where I need to be. It was crazy.
Okay, hey.
That's a lot of work.
Today I was watching videos, Trill. I was watching videos with my son yesterday, and we came across a video of a very strong looking man with no arms. Everything. And my son was like, dang, like he flexing. You got a strong looking from your pectorals up.
Yeah.
But you gotta start working out, because if the nigga that ain't got no arms can have a whole 8-pack, so can you.
Hell no.
It's crazy.
He didn't have nothing else. He didn't have nothing else to work out except for his abs.
No. For one, you don't need arms to do sit-ups. You're supposed to do sit-ups without working your arms. So that's all he do. He ain't doing no push-ups.
Look,
he ain't lifting no weights.
Cut off from right here, like right here. Okay, so from right here, and even that little bit of shoulder meat that he had was strong.
Yeah, because he keep trying to
scratch.
They
tried the dumbbell.
Imagine keep trying to scratch and move that motherfucker. He's only just moving this all the time. It's a habit. Imagine when they throw the ball and he still do like because I used to put my leg down, at least try.
Shout out to the strong nigga with no arms. Okay?
Yeah, that nigga ain't strong. That nigga just got a strong stomach.
Man,
that's all he can work out. Like his whole hour or two workout.
Yeah, that joke.
Oh God.
If a nigga just doing sit-ups,
that joke.
Have an 8-pack.
Yeah, that joke crunching like shit all day. No arms.
He can't do half the exercises I can do. I'll kill over. I'll work him.
He got his legs still work. He just ain't got no arms.
And just because your legs work don't mean you can run fast or jump high. What are you gonna do with his legs?
As long as you can rotate.
Hold on. You real quick to mind, because you was at a crime scene right now.
And he looking like the corporate.
Motherfucker. First of all, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I did wrong. First of all, giving honor to God. The Right Reverend Dr. Benjamin Blanco Perryman, Esquire. First Lady. How you doing, Brooke?
DJ Brooke.
Can I ask you, as my religious and spiritual consigliere, to weigh in on today's conversation?
She got the choir robe on. She gone.
Oh, let me
Now you
put
good,
my.
Juice. You good, Juice.
Hold on,
You good,
wait.
you?
Let me, let me.
Look. As he delivers the word, twerk a little something. That's all. That's all we ask in
Uh,
the church of Vino. That's all we ask at Vino's Playhouse.
okay, here we go.
Oh, sorry. We just had a few technical difficulties.
Roll back over. Hold on, wait.
Technical difficulty.
I wanna say as the spirit takes over me. The word for the day, boys and girls, is fedora. Can you say fedora?
Okay.
So remember, boys and girls,
We back in church. Okay.
You wanna know some funny shit? How much I always talk about fedoras? You know, Fedora was my great grandmother's name.
Fedora?
You saw a little flora,
she was an
and you just
Irish
thought it was
immigrant. Her name was Fedora Threadgill.
That she was an Irish immigrant at that.
Yes, fresh
a
off
black
the boat. Fedora Threadgill.
Irish.
And I promise you, Fedora Threadgill, if I knew her name would be synonymous with a piece of shit hat that
Ain't no wrong with fedoras. It's just sometimes the niggas that wear them.
I only remember her 3 times. I only remember seeing her 3 times. My great grandmother, Fedora. She was white. She was a white lady. I said,
she had to be.
That's why I identify now as a transgender.
Transgender.
She was a white lady. You're a special dude, man.
Oh!
Right near the comedy house, Jesus.
Every time I hear that scream, I hear, boom, I feel good. Da, 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 da,
da. remember when Vera uppercutted Quickie in Harlem Nights? He said, "Ah!"
Yeah. Oh shit!
It may
you in
be,
trouble
My pinky toe, you dirty mother.
Petty people that think like as petty as I do. But if I was him, you've been calling it the fedora. You've been saying shit about fedoras for a long time. I would have found a way to copyright the goddamn fedora fund. You wouldn't be able to say that shit no more.
Why wouldn't I?
Because
copyright is
the fuck out of it.
Copyright
costs money off of it.
But
it
look,
costs a little bit.
It only costs a little bit.
I would have went in on it. Like you not.
He don't got a.
He on the couch. The nigga on the couch ain't got a little bit.
No lawyer funds. No.
The nigga was on Instagram having a telethon.
I see.
He lost his goddamn 18-wheeler.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. The person who did it for him, I was like, oh, she's so cool. You know what I'm saying?
I was hurt that she put that kind of effort into such a loser.
Yeah, she did. She put a lot of effort into it. Shout out to her.
And he got a couple of $100 from that.
Yeah, shout out to her. Yeah. She's been on here before also, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Love her.
Shout out P Mama.
There you go. I didn't
Vino
know
loves you, P Mama.
But you know what I'm saying.
Vino loves you, P Mama. Vino always loves. Vino does not judge you for the great deeds you do for the low people of the world.
I'm crying.
We know you love us.
Hold on, no. What's the line that gets you that she told you?
Oh yeah, so
something.
I'm still kind of beat up over this because it's like I don't feel like it's ever gonna happen. And if y'all see me in a relationship with P Mama, just know that she won and she deserved it. Okay, but she said, Vino, no woman's ever just called you and said, my pussy's hungry, come feed it.
Damn.
I said, no, and that's what I've been missing in my life, P Mama. That's why these bitches don't get me.
The AI told her that. You know what that nigga need.
This was before she met the AI.
Yeah.
Me and her been going back for a long time. Look. P Mama is one of the few women on the internet that got a picture of my penis, and I trust her with it. I
have said something on the lines of that, but not that per se.
No, I trust her with it. I trust her with that.
I hate to admit it, but I got a picture of Bino's ass.
Why do you have a picture of my ass?
Look, I'm gonna tell you what
happened.
So
his own ass.
I was watching MVP, and Bino strips down.
Oh yeah, when I jumped in the wall. Okay, you got that clip. I thought like you just had a picture of my ass. I'm like, I didn't.
The phone off. instead of the phone cutting off, it screenshotted Bino.
You are his screenshotting asses. You are his screenshotting asses. Whoa.
I got the whole back.
You accidentally screenshotted it the moment my ass was out on the screen.
It was crazy. I was trying to like, oh shit, what the hell? Right? I didn't think you was gonna do that, fam. I ain't gonna lie. I have more.
I'm a real nigga. Dang-a-lang swang. If it wasn't against the law, I probably wouldn't have clothes on most of the time. I really only put a shirt on because I feel it's more appropriate for YouTube, but I would sit here ass naked if I could.
And then I kept looking at that leg. I was like, look at that leg. It was intriguing.
You was envious, wasn't you? You was like, damn, he can walk on that bench shit. Why can't mine get it together?
I swear.
I know what you was thinking.
You know exactly what you was thinking. So he can make them Android legs. I'm ready.
Yo, I'm telling you, real.
You
better leave them Tesla legs alone, brother. Yo, you better leave them shits alone. Them shits gonna malfunction and have you walking backwards into a Diddy party. I'm telling you, better leave them shits alone.
I'm gonna let you know.
But he gonna have Bino's old belly button skin meat, so it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a brand new ass.
Hell no. I don't want them to tear up my new ass. They calling me catfish now because I ain't got no booty hole.
Excuse me?
They calling me catfish.
You don't want them to tear up your new ass?
No.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Pause. Where's this going?
I know what it is not to have no ass. I know I gotta.
First of all, here on Psycho-Babble, I don't know what we've gone into at this point. We might have lost control of the show. Trump is president. This nigga ain't got no ass. I don't know what to think anymore.
Technical
but just know that the views expressed here are purely for entertainment purposes, and we are not responsible for anything you do after you watch it. Thank you.
This has been a public service announcement.
Now I told them I got drugged in the club that ended up being a freak off.
No, we are not. We gonna go back to Bino's question because I can't right now.
Because wait a minute.
Do you have so?
I got enough weed for this.
Juicy's perfect, so she ain't never had no situation where she had to go back and say, So we skipping you right now, Trill. We'll come back to
That's a lie. That's a lie, Juicy.
That's not a lie. That's the truth.
That's a lie.
She said what she said.
It's always somebody coming to me having to apologize to me and be like, they're bad to me. It's never me having to do that.
I'm just gonna eat my salad and mind my business.
Okay.
I'm just not that type of person.
You know what? Now, okay. Benny had his preacher moment. We're gonna give it a second. Go ahead, Damon. Have you thought of a moment where you had to go back and be like, hold on, like, you had to eat your words?
I mean, yeah, I had plenty of moments, but I ain't eat my words. I'm stubborn. I just said, fuck it.
That's right, tall nigga.
I just said, fuck it. I know I'm wrong, but I'm going to keep pretending like I'm right. You know what I mean? It's the Aries in me. Fuck it.
Wait, what?
I said, I know I'm wrong. I said it to myself. I know, damn, I was wrong. But fuck it. Outside in public, I must pretend I'm right. Fuck it.
So he ain't got no integrity.
Benny?
What's up?
You ain't never had to go back and apologize and just go ahead and eat those words from what you said in the past, being something happened to you now, and you got to go back and just
To save face or just being an upstanding citizen?
either.
To be an
Stop
upstanding
using the word
citizen or
stand. I'm tired of y'all using the word stand while I'm on here.
well, to be a human being and be understanding and compassionate. Yes, I have.
Okay.
Was that better, Trill? Y'all don't let Trill fool y'all. Trill got up when he was in his car slow jamming the other day. What song was it? It was Mary J. Blige or something. And it was the haberdashery and
Not a haberdashery.
what she said, haberdashery and Lookahorn dance and this dance with me.
That's it.
This nigga set up.
It's the haberdashery for me.
And I thought he was about to get out the car and cut a rug.
Then they told y'all I had one strong leg. They didn't want to believe me. Like Vino got one weak leg, I got one strong leg.
The music had got to him, and I thought he was about to get up and dance. Like that's don't let Trill fool y'all. Trill keeping that check coming in, man.
Hold on, my thing is there's a strong one.
But yeah,
one of them don't have no strength.
Yeah, I've had to apologize and redact the statement or further explain what I meant by something I said. That's why I like to talk to people face to face on the phone, because shit get misconstrued through text and through written correspondence. So yeah.
That's why I don't like the text, man.
Yep.
I can't hear the tone of your voice. But you know what I'm noticing more and more too, though? People are very unexpressive when they talk nowadays.
This is true.
They either talk monotone or they misrepresent the energy behind their words.
Or underrepresent.
Or they're distracted and they're really like reacting to something else but trying to talk to you. Like it's not clear communication anymore.
It comes from technology and social media.
Yeah, that's why I hate, like, when I'm talking to people, like, when you see people like that, like, so many people nowadays are uncomfortable with looking people in their eyes when they talk to them. Like, I feel if we not looking eye to eye while we talking, we not having an actual conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, am I talking to you? Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to the wall?
6'11", nigga. Who is looking eye to eye with you? You 6'11", man.
I think nowadays.
I look eye to eye with far-sighted people. You know what I mean? Look up to the heavens.
I'm crying. I think nowadays with society, that's why it's easy for me to like run circles around people, because I have sociable presence. So therefore, I can make a person talk to me. I can make a person communicate with me, and I don't to say too much. I can just look at you and then you'll want to tell me your life story without even telling me your name. But I think that's just come from old school, from the fact that we didn't have social media, so therefore we had to be social amongst one another. And since we have social media allows you to be whoever you want to be now. So therefore, a lot of people don't even know their own identity to even begin to socialize with another person, because of the simple fact they so much pretend that 24/7. It's like
other things.
Once you get in front of somebody, you like, I don't know what the fuck to say.
You think that come from people putting too much of their personal, real business on social media?
Hold on, I want to go back real quick.
They're pretending.
I think a lot of it come because these niggas and these bitches, they ain't talk to their grandma. You learned that kind of skill from your grandma. That's one of the things I really miss.
Yeah.
Going by, sitting down and talking to my grandma.
Or they don't have a real grandmother.
Yeah, they don't.
Because you gotta remember, a lot of grandmothers are my age now. They are 38, 35, 32, 33, and and their great grandmas are 44, 45, and 46, like that. So therefore, they still out partying and stuff. They're still
Something
living their
so wrong
young
with that.
best life. So we don't have old school grandmothers anymore. I think we're the last dying breed that have grandmothers that's in their 70s and their 80s and stuff like that,
Well,
and their 60s and
these
things.
ladies don't even like to be called grandmothers and grandpa and the father.
And I'm somebody's grandmother, and I can tell you, I don't like to be called grandma. I tell my son grandma all the time, call me Shantae, because that's my name.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear more often. I hear the kids are able to just call you by your name. My mama's name was
But for me, that's not disrespectful because of the simple fact he has several grandmothers. So therefore, just like calling me grandma, he got like three. So therefore, calling me Shantae is not a bad thing to me. I don't
First of all,
like.
I think that's a regional thing.
no, that's a motherfucking respect thing. Because I grew up in the North, and my grandmother, if I'd have ever called her Charlotte, the first time I ever called her Charlotte was because it was a special ass occasion on her birthday, and I got her a gift, and I got what her name meant. So I said, "Hey, Charlotte, little and womanly." And that's the only reason I can say her name like that. I ain't start saying Charlotte till I was grown as hell and could outrun her.
I can't even say my grandmama name.
And for me, I'm on the internet, so I have all my kids call me by my government because I honestly don't want people to know who my fucking kids are. So therefore, if you ask them and they don't see you with me on a timely basis, or I done told them that you're someone that that you're someone that you could trust, they're gonna tell you, "Oh, Bucks, they don't know me." They're gonna be like, "But you was in a picture with her. She was just in my picture, but I don't know her." That's how I have them trained though. They're gonna be like, "I don't know her. Like, why you asking me about me?"
Juicy making illegal sales on the side.
Right?
No, it's just I'm who's
that lives up there. They call their mothers and their grandmothers by their first name.
Nah,
I've never seen that like with my family down here. Like I would never call my grandma Dorothy. Ever.
I'm from the city.
Hell no, you get smacked.
That don't.
I would never call her even by her. I never call her Sis Stu.
Smacked. Fuck smacked. I'm a lose 3 days spontaneously because she gonna knock me the fuck
But you know
out.
what? It's not even gonna be my grandma that do anything. It's gonna be my mama. My mama.
Exactly.
We cheer all the adults.
You ever got jumped at a family function?
When the people older than you say, "Ooh," you know you fucked up.
Yes.
You know you fucked up when the people older than you.
Everybody gonna turn. That's one of the moments everybody gonna stop what they doing and turn and look at you like you dumb.
My grandmother is very
like what you just say. Then they gonna ask you again to see if you brave enough to repeat it. Like what you just say, I ain't hear you.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to worry about my grandma. My grandma is very meek and quiet. She's very, when she speaks, she really got something to say.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh, you in trouble.
Yeah, so that's just my grandmother, and I would never, and even if I thought about it, my mama would be after me for that. So no, I don't know. I thought it was a regional thing. Bino is proving me wrong. I don't know. I never met nobody in the South that called they grandmothers or their mothers by their first name.
Even in the hood?
No. If I was being disrespectful, I would call Edith by her name. Like that's when I was young. I was like one time I was at my grandmother's house and my mother called. And I was like, "Hello?" And I was like, "Ma'am, Edith on the phone." And then she wanted to fight me after that. I had to go get my pistol immediately.
Yeah.
I could not walk
Pull
around.
the pistol
I
out
couldn't
on
just
me.
be walking around naked.
Yeah.
And I done called this woman Edith.
No. Like, it ain't never even crossed my mind. I done been with her in a room full of people, and everybody's like, Dorothy, Dorothy, Dorothy. And I never thought to be like, hey, Dorothy, no, Grandma. But she know my voice, and she'll answer to me saying Grandma before she answer to anybody just screaming out Dorothy.
And we don't even say Grandma.
Course.
We say Grandmama.
That's Grandma.
Look, I had a speech impediment.
No, for real, Grandma.
Yeah, I had a speech impediment when I was a kid, so I couldn't say Grandma. So I said Nana. And that just stuck till the day she died. She was Nana. Yeah. Even my sisters call her that. My sister call her that shit. Everybody call her that shit. They be like Nana.
No,
like
I wasn't.
Auntie TT.
I wasn't close to my grandmother. I wasn't close to my grandmother. I was close to my great grandmother. So my great grandmother, I didn't call her grandma. I call her pumpkin because I got pissed off because she had other grandkids and I ain't feel like the special one. So therefore, even though I knew I was the special one, so I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna give you my own nickname that only I can call you. So that way I can be separate from everybody else calling her grandma. But her name was Teresa L. Johnson. And the crazy part was, I know Lucas was her maiden name, but it was, damn it, what was your fucking middle name? Like, I don't know. I still don't know to this day. What the fuck was your middle name?
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all ever used to do something that you used to be like hella embarrassed about, but now you proud as fuck about it?
I used to do it, but I was embarrassed. But now,
well, I used to pee on myself until I learned it was squirting.
Hold on, first of all.
Wow.
So you can't drink no water before you have sex. That's what it is.
I can't drink nothing before nothing. Nothing. I gotta wear Depends now. Like I have
you
excessive.
got something to talk about then.
I got excessive wet coochie disorder. Like right now, as we sit, my shit fucked up, and I gotta go.
What did you call this disorder again? Hold on, I gotta Google this. What did you say it's called?
Excessive wet coochie disorder.
Excessive wet coochie disorder. This is a thing for real?
Yeah, this is a thing.
And where do y'all go and y'all have these meetings at? Like,
it's
where do
not
y'all
a meeting.
So first off, Vito, that proves you wrong.
What?
You said you was just sitting up there talking about these bitches over 42 that got broken coochies. This was just last week.
Yeah, that's because at 38 they decided to revamp their coochie, and all of a sudden they like, oh no, I don't have sex no more.
Bro,
So
you said excessive wet coochie disease. That don't sound
disorder.
Disorder.
But wet coochie disorder? That doesn't sound medical. I just thought about that as I was typing in coochie.
Well, you would say vagina. You wouldn't say coochie.
He looking it up. He wanted to see all the women that's in there.
Man, I'm hoping they got pictures. I'm hoping they got pictures of these hoes. I'm just hoping no girl I was fucking with was on it.
It's for educational purposes only.
It's a true medical condition. It really is. I can't go within 5 feet without having to pee. I tell you, that should be ready to go.
But now
that's why nobody ever noticed. You always see me like in dark colored clothing majority of the time when you see me.
No, I don't like this. This is saying discharge. I don't like how they worded it. I like better how you said it. They saying discharge. I don't want it.
About something that I was embarrassed about, but now.
So when it's moist all the time, do it get musty fast?
Not for me. I don't know for other people.
I never smell. Look, when I was around Miss Juicy ain't never smelled bad.
No,
I
I
out
said
with
must.
Juicy plenty of times.
Nope. People have put their hand in between my legs and everything. Motherfuckers have put their hand between my leg when I was on my period and still told me it smelled good. And I was just looking at them like, oh my God.
Do they come up with webbed hands? You know how your hands become webbed like a duck?
I just was looking at them like, I'm going to just shut up. This is what I would just shut up. I'm be like,
I on all beatboxes in the world.
But no, I don't smell at all.
Yep.
It's just wet.
I'm leaving that alone.
And sometimes I be leaving puddles and seats and stuff. Like if it was like this type of
are you the fuck
cherry
me
claw
up, Juicy?
seat.
Yeah,
because I'm a seat sniffer.
You know
like,
he is.
I'm a seat sniffer. I'd have put my nose to that. It'd have been wet. I'd have been,
he came up with the wet nose.
Let me sit here long enough.
Boss.
I promise you. Let me sit here long enough. This joint gonna be super damp. That's why I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get up in a second.
You need a pad.
I need a diaper.
Yeah. Jay is right in the comments. Like water.
I've been wearing diapers, adult diapers, since I was 16. So, fuck it.
Since you was 16.
You've been wearing them longer than you, Trill.
Yeah. I ain't got no comment.
I see. That's why I said something to you. Like your eyes got a little wide.
Yeah,
but
I'm married.
Crazy.
Okay, look.
I don't have nothing to be ashamed about.
Stop eating Trill. Look, we got to get back to these questions.
Yeah.
Because y'all going out.
Benny, is there anything you ever been embarrassed about that you used to do? Something about yourself? Something like anything, any little quirk you got that you was embarrassed about, but now it's like you wear it like a badge of honor. Like how I said with my grandmother shit. Like I used to be embarrassed. I used to say, now I even tried to change it up. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna call you Grandmama, like Larry Johnson and it just didn't work. She was Nama at that point. Nigga, you been calling Nama for 15 years. You gotta call her Nama, nigga. And now, like looking at it, like that's the name I gave her. It stuck with it. That name was so influential. Her friends started calling her Nama Garrett. Because everybody in my family called her Nama now. And that's like influence. So I'm like, I'm proud to say, hey, I gave that woman that name. You know what I mean? Like you get it, Trill, because it's some gang shit. When you name your little pup, you know what I mean? You like, hey, it's my little YG. It's my little my little nigga, little set trip. You know what I mean? Like little set trip. Oh yeah,
that's a little cripple. That's a little cripple.
Yeah. That little set trip. What's the twin little crip walk?
It's little G-check.
The mother and father name 187.
Little G-check.
Yeah, I got two little homies. One name is Lil Step.
Check, homie.
Y'all answering the question.
Okay. Hold on. Let Benny answer the question. We got to me too. Benny, go.
I'm sorry.
Probably tattletelling. That's probably about the. But I had to stop that shit.
I'm about to say, you proud to be a tattletale? Hold on.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I can't think of it.
Tell on that nigga. I will tell. Oh, I'm so.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't think I got one that I do, or that I did that all my shit changed. Motherfuckers let me know, nah, we'll do that around these parts. So, like, yeah, ain't nothing I used to do that I'm proud to do now that I still do. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Nah. Yeah, I ain't got one. I learned about that telling on niggas what they did. I learned how to get niggas back.
It's the
I'm still
tattletailing
learning
for
how to
me.
tell. Can you tell? Teach me, Benny, because it's some niggas I've been wanting to tell on my whole life.
That's how long ago it was. You see, I called it tattletelling. That's how long ago I stopped doing that shit.
It's every time I pick up the phone and do use the hotline, my heart beat real fast and I can't get the words out. It's like, hell on a nigga for real.
Hey, yo, let me tell y'all some funny shit. My first ever felony, well, the felony that's on record, my first felony on record, I caught it because I wouldn't tell on a nigga.
Yeah.
I would not tell on it. Like I was out of there. Like they knew it wasn't me. They knew it wasn't me. But they like, we got you.
So what's
look,
that?
mine was like that too. It was a drug case, right, Vino?
Yeah.
And it was my cousin I was with, and I didn't tell on him, but I thought we was gonna get out. And then when I went back, they was like, "Oh yeah, he ready to take the deal," and I was like, "Let that nigga take the deal." You know, so I'm going to trial. They was like, "You can't take the deal without you." And
so mine was a little different, way different. So my job, I was just about to turn 18, like maybe in a couple of days, right? So I'm riding around trying to go get some pills or whatever. So the nigga hit a police behind him. Instead of him taking me to my house, which was like a block and a half away, like he could have let me off at the corner. I could have walked to my house. This nigga runs on the fucking highway and fucking bolts through traffic, hits 6 fucking cars, jump out the car, then jump off the fucking bridge into the fucking water. Mind you, I'm still in the car. I get out, the police come and get me and shit. And then they're like, "Where you go?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "I don't know what you mean. I don't know where he went. I don't know this nigga like that. I don't know what to tell you." So.
What how does that
equate to tattletelling?
No, not tattletelling. This something you was embarrassed about, but now you do. You proudly just be in the car with a wild nigga. It's like before, I used to be embarrassed when I was in the car with a wild nigga, but now I am proud because bitch, I know I will tell on this nigga. I don't even know this nigga. Juice, you could have rolled with me back in the day, because that's all I used to tell the bitch. I said, this shit looks like it's about to go left. No, Juicy, no bullshit. Juicy.
He didn't even tell me it was going left. It was just like, he just shit.
Nah, Juicy. I used to tell, Juicy, you gonna feel it. I used to tell bitches, like, if I ever got caught up, like, we get pulled over and shit look like it's going bad, I'm gonna throw you under the bus a little bit, but it's gonna help you get out. I used to tell, look, just tell him I'm trying to buy pussy from you. Like, he picked me up, he was gonna buy a little pussy, and then you get out here real easy. They gonna let you go. They always let the hooker go. They always let the hooker go.
They do not always let the hooker go.
They always let the hooker go.
If she got priors, no, they don't let her go.
Okay, that's on you then. You should have told me you had priors. You told me you had priors. I ain't know that. I ain't know.
Oh my God. Like, you can't say that. You never know. She got priors. That's why I'm telling motherfuckers that. I'll be like, That's just like, matter of fact.
I was trying to buy a little pussy. You see that ass officer? Look, let her go. She ain't
okay, I can tell you about a situation that I was just previously in. So I went to go see a guy in a wheelchair, right? Because that's my favorite thing, guys in a wheelchair, right? So mind you,
this nigga pops back up as soon as you say that
shit. So listen. When I get to his house, right, he sprawled out on the floor because he didn't fill out his wheelchair or whatever, trying to get in the shower, trying to get cute for me before he got there. So, mind you, the nigga is 260 pounds, right?
In a wheelchair?
Yes.
How much you weigh? How much you weigh, Trill?
Shit, not 260 nowhere. That's
Buck
fact, even if
37.
not
That
in a
nigga
wheelchair.
buck 37. All top.
I'm
All
trying
top.
to compare. I'm trying to compare.
So this nigga gonna say, this nigga like, I'm gonna have to call the police and the ambulance to come and put me back in your chair. I'm like, no, the fuck you not. You're not about to call no fucking police while I'm here in fucking Bowie, mind you. I'm from Southeast DC. Are you dumb? They gonna think I'm trying to rob your ass. Are you stupid? Like, like nah, we not gonna do that. Do you see my address? Like, no, I live in the hood. They gonna look at
So,
that shit.
so,
They gonna already know what it is. So
so did you pick
I
him
was,
back up?
I'm gonna tell you. So I stripped out of all my clothes. I got ass naked because it got hot in that motherfucker. And I dragged that nigga from his bathroom all the way to his motherfucking bedroom. Then I took him by his ass and torso and shimmied him up onto the bed and rolled him and then swung him around like this.
Juicy, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
So you not shit, Juicy, because you dragged him from the bathroom to the bedroom. You ain't think to go get his chair?
Baby, his chair was
chair and roll
okay. So his chair was already right there, and the walker was already placed in place. You know, like for him, for like I guess to get around his house the way he's supposed to. It's already set up in motion.
You know what you really should have just did?
So it's like the way he
on the
was
bathroom floor and then left and called the ambulance
his
to come out.
his
'Cause that's all
dick
he really
don't
wanted.
his dick don't
Suck
get
his dick
hard.
on the bathroom floor, then call an ambulance and
Oh, Juicy.
There's
So
no
when
point.
you was dragging him, was he just peeing
It's
all
no
over the
point. The dick don't get hard at all. He don't have no feeling. He don't. No. That's not that one. This a new one. So his
a
dick
new
don't get
one.
hard.
Hold on, is this a habit for you niggas in wheelchairs?
Yeah, that's I got a kink for them niggas in wheelchairs, disabled
I
niggas,
told y'all. I
fat
told y'all that
niggas.
was the
I
new
love.
thing.
I love.
I'm gonna send a nigga to you named Mike Worm. Now, right when he try to get intimate with you in physical, he gonna pull out a dick blender. It's gonna look crazy. It's
That's
gonna look
fine.
crazy, but just work with him. I think he get a good check. You like Houston?
I love Houston. I have a house
Yeah,
there.
he out in Houston, man. Look, he been kissing white bitches that look like meth addicts, but he's still my nigga.
That's fine. He won't kiss me.
He definitely kissed her in the mouth, so you know what I mean.
He can't kiss me.
That's
not gonna
crazy
happen.
work.
I don't kiss.
Don't kiss.
I don't kiss. That's a
Shit,
no. But you know what? I actually, getting him on a bed. No, all he wanted me to do was suck his nipples and rub his fucking bald head, and he gave me like $500. He was more surprised that I got him from the bathroom to his chair because he's 260 and I'm like 165, give or take.
Yeah, I'm like 215, 220. So I
Yeah,
know
but
his stomach is laying over all his shit, like all that
Yeah,
shit.
but me personally, I do concierge work part time, so I lift 75 to 100-pound boxes every fucking damn day. So therefore, I can bench press my own weight and a little bit more. So I already knew I could pick his ass up. I just needed leverage. That was it. He just kept slipping out my hand because he was big. His fat was just slipping through my fingers. So that was the challenge for real.
It
For
was
real,
just
I had
like
to get
soft, like putty.
Yeah, I had to get a good grip on that dough. You feel me?
No
Once I got a
muscles or
good grip,
Was his legs
once I
big?
got yeah,
If
and
his
the
legs
upper
was
body
still
was
260, because I'd probably be about 230 if my legs was healthy.
nah. He was
You know what
still
I'm saying?
260,
235.
260 dead weight at that. It was dead weight at that.
Damn, I was almost gonna make it out today without going all the way to hell. Why you want to do this when I'm drinking this damn beatbox?
If my
Because
leg is healthy.
We just having a real conversation being juicy. You feel me? I'm trying to get it
Ah.
understood.
Yeah, I want to tell y'all mine because y'all get too deep with each other. So I've had multiple embarrassing moments that I'm proud of now as an adult. That not even maybe that I do know.
every sexual scene I had is embarrassing.
No, but see, that's not mine. Mine ain't bad. My shit ain't bad. I feel like my shit is healthy compared to y'all. So like growing up, when I was younger, I had chicken pox. I'm light skinned. And so you could see the marks on my legs. I never had an issue with anything else, but my legs, when I seen them marks on my leg, I kept my legs covered up for years, all the way up until I was about 18. I wore jeans. I didn't like to wear dresses. I didn't like to wear shorts. I didn't like to wear nothing that showed my legs. And it took me getting older and just like, hold on, they skinny, but they, like I had the Tina Turner legs back for a while. You know, they were long, they look real healthy and shiny. You know,
Yeah.
I had little
Tina
calf
Turner.
muscle, but you know, I had that hyperpigmentation shit going on. But as I got older and I actually let my legs out into the sun and I seen what the sun do to it, I was like, you know what? I like my legs and I like them a lot. So
Melanated
that I
people.
was embarrassed about growing up, like people seeing something that I didn't see. Whereas whereas I saw like, oh, I got old marks. People just seen like pretty legs. And I've always had like a nice thigh shape. And I didn't know it because I was like, oh, you can't have a nice thigh shape when you're skinny. So that's my thing. You know.
Yep.
That was good. I think
it took me 2 years to show people like pictures of me in my chair.
For real? Why? I got catfished by a guy in his wheelchair before because he thought I wasn't going to accept him.
You know they call that sat fishing, right?
What's that called?
SAT. Not a sat fisher.
Yeah, because I got catfished by a guy. Like when I went to go meet him, he never told me that he was in a wheelchair. So when I went to go meet him, I had on I had on stock platforms and everything, looking cute. And I'm like, why you ain't tell me you was in a wheelchair? And he was just looking at me like I didn't think he was gonna like me.
I would have been like, why I gotta tell you I'm in a wheelchair?
Because I would have dressed appropriately for being in a wheelchair. Like I would have put on the comfortable shoes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking we about to go, walking around and the whole time you in a wheelchair, I'd have to be dressed for stuff like that.
See what that sounded prejudice.
He didn't tell you to sit in his lap.
It's not prejudice, it's more so like me being more convenient and more prepared for any situation that could happen. So therefore it doesn't stop our fun.
I get that.
Okay.
That's all.
I want to elaborate on it more, but I ain't gonna go into it.
No, okay, so you got a man telling you that he's 6'1", 6'2". Like
that's me.
Yeah. So Juicy is shorter than me. So I'm 5'4". Juicy about 5'2".
No, I'm like 5'6".
You look shorter than me.
I'm not.
No, it's because I had my heels on.
Yeah.
Without my heels, I'm definitely shorter than. Listen, I don't know how tall Juicy is. I just know Juicy. I
am 5'6", 5'7".
Under my leg and then pick me up on her back. That's all I know. I'll never forget that. So Juicy 5'6". You meeting up with a man that's 6 foot something, and so you don't think he in no wheelchair, so you wear your nice heels, you wear your platform heels, you don't
so you can match his height a little.
I wouldn't even trip. I would have made you feel so comfortable.
You wouldn't be in the picture. Only look, bend your head down a little bit, roll your head. That's all you would have seen.
He sound like some big head dancer. Yeah, you.
That's all she was
Jamal,
seeing.
why did you?
The cap is. Okay.
Look on the real, because it ain't even about that. Like, I didn't standing up right at 6'1", 6'2". I remember I dated a chick and she used to lie about her height. She used to be like, "Oh, I'm only 6'3", and I'd be like, "Clearly, bitch, I'm only to your chin." You know what I'm saying? You like 6'5". You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's outlandish.
What type of nigga that Trill is? So you would have showed up there in your heels. You would have tried to take a picture, and he would have did like this. Okay, them arms is strong. Okay, he would make sure he did the picture.
I mean, but what you doing ain't got. I mean, shit. What if I was a midget?
You would have climbed.
I mean, a little person.
I'm so sorry. That's not my.
First of all,
that's not my preference. I don't like midgets and I don't like dwarfs. I will kick it. I'm so sorry.
First of all, when the midgets are discriminated against and held in 400 years of slavery, then I'll stop calling them midgets. Okay.
I'm so sorry. I little people scare me. All I think about is leprechaun. Try to destroy you.
Until they change the name from midget wrestling, I'm not gonna call it that, because it's not called little person wrestling. It's called midget wrestling.
It's called midget wrestling.
We call ourselves midgets.
I like dwarf.
Doesn't say Little People Federation.
Little people is like the uppity people, but most of your down to earth.
And then they little it's they fingers for me. No.
Don't call me little. I got the grown people hands though.
And I could just pick you up, and a lot of them be having them big ass fucking heads and shit. No. I'ma kick it.
All opinions expressed in this podcast are not shared by the whole cast.
Oh yeah, hold on. We got. Oh yeah, we forgot.
We already put up the disclaimer earlier, right?
First of
I'm
all,
sorry. I'm saying that's just
technical difficulties.
Right at the Comedy House, Jesus.
We here at Psycho-Babble do like to apologize for any misconceptions, misunderstandings that may have been had in the past. Let me let you know, all inquiries can be handled in person at, what was the name of that gym again, Phil? What was the name of that gym again, Phil?
Which gym?
The one you told me to come to in Atlanta.
I forgot.
I don't know.
He never told us the name of the gym.
I don't know the gym.
You're owed $12,500.
$12,500. That is crazy.
Off of $500.
Off of $500 off of a 5-to-1 bet. It's crazy.
No, I love my little people race. They're just not my particular cup of tea. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, before I was laughed at, like I was saying, expressing myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I used to be ashamed to show myself in my wheelchair, so all my pictures used to be up there like this. I used to try to look tall.
It out. You tried to raise your elbows.
Look tall.
You tried to raise your elbows just a little bit higher. Elbows. Oh yeah, chest and elbows.
Okay.
Chest.
Right.
Look tall as fuck.
We said.
You looking tall right there, my boy.
Hold on.
It's like your head touching the ceiling a little bit.
You looking very statuesque. We can see that.
You look like my son trying to flex right now.
It looked like he taking his high school graduation picture. You like, let me smile.
No. That's the school ID. That's his school ID picture.
Nah, you know they don't care about the first day of school picture. It's just that.
So for my ID,
be like my mother paid for these pictures. I gotta smile.
For my ID picture, get a camera way down here. You know what I'm saying? So the camera was way down here, so I had to actually sit up. You couldn't see me. You can only see this.
So you have to
in a DMV. So she was like, "Baby, I can't see you." So
extend your neck out. Yeah, go now. Extend your neck. I want to see how long your neck get.
Oh shit!
Come back on. I want to see how long.
She said,
how long
"Logan,
your
you hear
neck
that?" She said, "She want to see
get
How long did your neck get? Fucking sea turtle."
For real, tell us where you gonna be at, man.
29th, man, Sunday. We gonna be at the Chateau Comedy Club in North Hollywood, man, off of Lincoln Ship, man. You guys come out there, man. It's gonna be a good time. It's called the I don't want to mess it up, Blonde Chicks Comedy something, but they got me on the roster. You know what I'm saying? So we having fun out here, man. We doing that, man. We gonna be here every Wednesday, every Friday. Y'all can come through Big Vino. You know what I'm saying? Big Vino Comedy. You know what I'm saying, on YouTube and see us too. You feel me? Hey, come check me out too on my YouTube. You feel me? Can I promote my YouTube? You know, California.
Yeah, please, my nigga, please do.
You know what I'm saying? I got the Ghetto Conspiracy Podcast coming up, man. You feel me? Where it's a whole bunch of ghetto niggas talking real stuff, you know what I'm saying, about economics, politics, how can we change our communities, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything but gangbang. We ain't talking about none of that. Everything but violence. We ain't talking about none of that. We talk about things that help you grow. You know what I'm
real
saying?
Real woke nigga shit. I like it.
Yeah, something that I had to learn from messing with my team right here. You feel me? Everything ain't got to be bad. Everything ain't got to be bullshit. You know, you can talk something with some substance. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning because I'm a troll. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? But come holler at your boy, man. You can also catch me on Instagram. And you can always find me up under my real name, Demetrius Dupree, which I have right there. You know what I'm saying? Or hit me at comedian_trill. You feel me? And that's me. Thank you guys for having me. As always, shout out to Vegetable Lamb too, man, because they keep giving me these hats. I got like 100 of these.
My nigga, send me one or two. Shit.
Nigga still owe me a hat. I ain't sending the nigga nothing until I get my pack.
Look, I'm waiting on Philly to send me the shirt. I got your shirt. I keep millions of them on stock, nigga.
No, I got you.
Go ahead and come to Fat Nigga Friday brunch on July the 20th. You get all your shit, okay? When I come,
he can't come there. He can't come there. There's a lot of stairs there. He can't come to Peabody.
We putting him on our back. That's our brother.
That's y'all business. I walk through stairs too much. I know that kind of pain.
We gonna bring Juicy gonna carry me up the stairs. Yeah. She know how to do it.
I'm telling you, she can do it. When I'm telling you, I had my little heels on, and I thought she was shorter than me. She put one booty cheek under one of my legs, and she put the other booty cheek on the other leg, and next thing
and lift that ass right on that.
Well, you gotta hold my feet because I'm taller than Philly. So you can't have my feet dragging on the floor. You gotta carry my feet around your waist.
You gotta
not
grab
just hold on to your neck.
Yeah, grab his legs so his body can stay stable.
Okay. We're gonna work it out.
I'm gonna tell you, grab your ankles, pause, and I'm gonna carry you like a suitcase, like a handle.
Devastation.
I don't let no men carry me, Vino. I don't do that.
Well, then, unfortunately, we lost you to the zombies. They're gonna eat you. Benny Blanco Perry. Squad, tell them what you doing, brother.
Benny, don't laugh at that shit, Benny.
This just saying, Trill will be fed to the zombies. He can't run, so we're gonna push him and put some alarms on him. He's gonna be a distraction for the rest of us to get away. This just in, as we report on World War III 2025.
Technical difficulties.
Don't try to right near the comedy house. Jesus.
Yeah, that's just it's not like the first island of the purge. This is
Wait, hold on.
I
didn't notice that she said, "We at the comedy house, Jesus."
I feel good.
I know that I would now.
Oh, this nigga.
Finish off, Benny.
You can follow me on
Are you
all.
back there?
Huh?
That mic is crazy, Benny.
Yeah, smart. Big things.
Amazon.
Big things happening. Comedian Benny Blanco Perry. You can follow me on all social media, Benny Blanco Perry. I've had an amazing night. Y'all are a blast. You know, I know not to ever let a nigga throw a mic stand at me. I learned that tonight. I got the mic stand, so that's my weapon. How you get my weapon? I got a lot of questions about that. You know, that's all. It's just, you know, but I feel good. Like the video said, that was the first music video for James Brown's I Feel Good was that night at the Comedy House. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say. Fat Nigga Friday edition of Peabody's Comedy Bunch is coming up on July 20th. Tomorrow I will be at an open mic down here in Richmond, Virginia on Decatur Street.
Hamlet. Don't forget Hamlet, nigga.
Huh?
And don't forget Hamlet.
You said, oh yeah, then August 22nd, Hamlet, North Carolina. I will be doing some time down in the southern states below the Mason-Dixon. So y'all be sure to check that out. But we got some stuff coming. You said pause for below the Mason-Dixon line? Trill might have really went to one of them Diddy free calls. Diddy about to be free, yo. Diddy say he put
y'all it happened to me, man. I wasn't playing, man. I got a subpoena to court.
Diddy said he putting cases on all you niggas because y'all ain't had no faith. Because y'all ain't had no faith in him. All they done found out is he's just a freaky ass dude. Like
no, they found out he likes to have semen on his nipples.
Hey, he a freaky ass dude. He freaky deaky. But yeah, that's it. Signing off. That's all I got. I appreciate the time. Here at Psycho-Babble as always, and I'll see y'all Friday for Fat Nigga Friday. I'm a fat nigga, and I'll be here on Friday.
Give it up for my religious and spiritual consigliere, the Right Reverend Dr. Benjamin Blanco Perryman.
He's stealing the church's money.
Oh no, I trust him with the church money. I trust him with the church money. He gonna flip that like 2 times. He gonna cut ties for the next 2 months. Watch. He be like, Lord saw fit to let me put this into this heron. And basically, I ain't taking no offerings for the next 3 months.
I bought bricks for the building fund. It just wasn't the type of bricks they was thinking about.
Exactly. Building bricks for sure.
Miss Juicy, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on IG, Facebook, Twitter. My names are all the same. Of course, I will be at the Fat Nigga Brunch July the 20th as well. But not as a comedian, though, just as a spectator. I'm also going to be in New Orleans, July the 11th through the 13th. So I'll be at GalaxyCon, so you can tag along to there. And yeah, I guess I'll be back on Friday if you'll have me for Fat Nigga Friday, because I'm a fat nigga, so it would make sense.
Fat Nigga Friday is all about that. See, what people don't know about Fat Nigga Friday is Fat Nigga Friday also embraces the women who love fat niggas. You see what I'm saying?
I love fat niggas.
And
you
wheelchair
love fat
niggas
niggas,
too.
there's a place for you at Fat Nigga Friday.
I love fat niggas and niggas in wheelchairs.
Yeah, if you love a fat nigga in a wheelchair, you's a different type of love, because you pushing that big ass nigga around. How your legs atrophy, but you gain weight, fat nigga? It's fake.
My whole thing, Vito, is not to get that body, not to get that wheelchair body. That is like my biggest pet peeve.
The nigga's legs got little in the motherfucker, but he got heavier somehow. What the fuck?
That's from not exercising. Most guys in wheelchairs supposed to exercise so they can keep their upper body supposed to be strong as a motherfucker.
You just gotta roll around.
Just flabby, that means they don't take care of themselves and they don't take care of their upper body strength.
Yeah.
Phil, talk to him.
No, she was on.
I wasn't ready. I was back here talking about
Looked like y'all was holding hands.
You okay?
I was actually talking to Genesis. She came in here. She's having like a whole meltdown. So
Lord.
Everything is okay.
It's good. Okay. Knock on me.
It's still, I ain't got nothing coming up, other than the whole month of June, and June is almost over. It's still my month.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
I've been drinking beatboxes all month for you.
No, I'm not drinking beatboxes no more. Like I was supposed to be on champagne tonight, but all my kids drank all of the juice.
You weren't in mimosas.
Look,
you should have just knocked back a bottle of champagne.
Oh, she got a whole one.
My champagne is chilled and everything, okay? But I had no juice
to
make it a mimosa because I got fruit and all kind of shit. So I'm back on my regular shit. I finished off the other bottle. I'm on this bottle. I don't know why Crown Royal hasn't noticed me yet because I'm over this crowd. If I don't have shit else.
We're going to have to talk to Crown Royal about this.
The green bottle, the apple. Okay? And I drink responsibly because I always drink at home. Hold on.
And she don't even beat bitches when she be drinking at home.
And then normally, it's the summer now, so the kids be up. But normally the kids be asleep. Crown apple. Get my shit.
Goddamn bottle.
We need that sponsor, Philly.
All I buy is big bottles. Fuck that.
Bottle soap.
God damn.
See, if you would have been drinking Ciroc like that, Diddy would have noticed.
When I used to drink Ciroc like that. They used to call me Miss Two Bottles because everywhere I showed up and I had 2 bottles of Ciroc. I had the regular Ciroc and then I had the pineapple Ciroc. And sometimes I switch it up.
Oh yeah, I like the pineapple Ciroc.
I had a red berry.
I was the coconut.
Red berry was my shit too. Coconut was alright.
I've been drinking coconut Buzz
I used to try all the flavors, and then I went to 1800 tequila coconut, and then I went to what is it, Ivanovic, and then Amsterdam, then
you went backwards. You went backwards, forwards. You side to side. You zigzag.
Yeah, I started off with
because it was the Grey Goose, then the Belvedere, and then
I went Belvedere, then Grey Goose. I did go backwards. I feel like, but
I did Grey Goose and
Grey
then
Goose
Belvedere
is better than
too.
Belvedere to me. Just to me.
I feel like they plagiarized each other because they got the same goddamn bottle.
Flavor wise, I like Grey Goose better than Belvedere.
Hell yeah.
Grey Goose is better than Belvedere.
Grey
But
Goose
overall flavor, Kettle One.
Ooh, that Kettle One and how you gone.
Oh my God.
Kettle One and how you out.
Kettle One on the rocks with a twist, nigga. Oh, I don't even need nothing else. Give me a good strong twist too. Give me that whole damn lime twist.
Then you can get Kettle One from the grocery store.
Be like that.
Grocery store and get that.
Vino,
They don't even put that little black tab on the top of it. You just go and walk on out with it.
Well,
He over there bebopping.
I was beatboxing, but look, first of all, Big Vino comedy on everything. We already knew that, though. You can get
You
my
got your
attention
sports
fastest on Cash
bra.
App. Now, we got www.comedictherapy.xyz for all show dates, merch, all that good shit, man. Sign up for the mailing list, man. Do that so that we can let you know when I'm in your town, because tickets is moving, man. Like the shows are moving. I done signed some new dates. We got some headline. Like shit is picking up. Your man is really a hot commodity. Shout out to Mama Philly. Look, shout out to the undefeated as well.
Shout out to the undefeated.
Shout out to the undefeated. Look, Saturday, I'll be in Durham, North Carolina. CDS Radio presents Top Secret Stand-Up Comedy with Big Vino as motherfucking headliner. I've been informed that we are almost sold out. It's probably like 6 tickets left. So I'm just gonna call it sellout from the rip. They're gonna be recording all that good shit. Come with little cheese and wine platters and shit. It's gonna be a real classic.
Oh, look at you all fancy.
Motherfucking, I done bought some new shit to wear and everything for the shit. Man, look, man, I'm about to have a good time. We're gonna record that. Side note, my first TV check came because I recorded some shit for TV here in Virginia. The check came, so it's official now. It's happening. It's done. Y'all can probably check me on TV July 25th. I'll give everybody a link. Go to that link. Vote for me. Like, it's a competition. I found out after the fact. They said I just gave them a set, and then I found out it's a competition. So if y'all vote for me, say that I was dope for, like, you only get 1 week to vote for me. You gotta vote for me as many times as you can. And if you get that, then I win a little bit extra money, and you know what that means. Drinks for the undefeated. Water for everybody. But look,
water.
Yeah, water for everybody.
Water.
Dasani.
Water?
Dasani or Aquafina.
Ew.
Look, I'm not balling, nigga. This is some chump change from a little
Dasani
TV.
is diabolical.
But it's a check. It's a TV check. How many comedians you know can say they got a check from TV?
This is true.
How many niggas you know that do comedy right now can say they have a check from a television production company that is sitting in their bank account right now? I took a long walk to the bank today and I felt pretty good about myself. I said this is where I deserve to be. I valued myself today. I took a moment for self-worth. How many niggas you know do that?
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties!
Fighting at the comedy house.
At Vino's Playhouse.
Really?
Look,
Really?
man. Another live recording coming down, Durham, North Carolina, this Saturday, June 28th, man. Top Secret Radio. Shout out to TDS Radio. What else we got? We got a lot of shit going on, man. Look, I'm gonna be
Fat
in DC
nigga
this
brunch.
summer. Fat Niggas Friday Brunch, July 20th. DC, July 25th through the 27th. Raleigh and Good Nights with Coco Brown, July 18th through the 20th. Motherfucking, you'll catch me in the Playhouse in North Carolina. You know, they have committed to bringing Big Vino there at least 4 times a year. So they're pressing me to keep writing new material. So you're always gonna catch some fire shit because I got an obligation to fill with them and always have a new hour at 4 times a year. So this is what I'm doing. I be writing. I really be writing. I don't know what these niggas are doing, but I be cultivating shit all the time. What else do you want from me? What else do you want from me? You better pick a side because I'm gonna push you over the fence in a second.
Really?
No, this is real talk. Pick a side, bitch, because I'm gonna push you over there in a second. You're gonna be mad when you stuck over there looking.
Yeah.
Damn. I could have just picked the side that one. You know, I think I'm retiring beatboxing in July. I don't think it's good. Me and my therapist had to talk about these today.
You still get
Why why do you keep drinking them then?
She said it's an unhealthy habit, and I'm gonna kick this habit. I promise. I promise you, I'll be back on the hard liquor very soon.
Is it because they're convenient from the 7-Eleven? Is that
No,
why?
it's purely because I want to be a ratchet, no good, low down, dirty bitch. I want to go where y'all minds be, these ratchet little dirty bitches. And that's why I get these so that I can have understanding.
Sleep apnea fun. Fuck it. Sleep apnea.
Who the fuck is y'all? I'm not there.
A gallon of apple juice. Fuck it. We need apple juice for the sleep apnea machine, okay?
I'm
That's
motherfucking.
gonna make you shit.
I'm motherfucking. I just wanted to see where the ratchet mind be. I wanted to see how they achieve this level of ignorance, and I now understand.
And it happens fast.
It happens fast. Beatbox. Throw your life away.
Can I give a shout out to who not here? Sauce.
Throw your life away. That's insane.
Shout out to Rochelle, man. Shout out to Cuzzo Ace, man. Shout out to the fake real right, man. Y'all go
shout out all the
people
family,
too.
man. Shout out everybody who came through, man. Shout out my baby mama. I shouldn't have made you go to the abortion clinic those 3 times. I should have definitely. Well, it was actually your choice. It was your choice. I just showed you why it was a good choice. But
Vino.
No, that's how the Jedi mind trick work. You always make them believe it's their decision.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Bulldog.
Technical difficulty.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulty.
Fighting at the Comedy House, Jesus.
So remember, boys and girls, you send your mother, your baby mother.
Yo, I bet you he was the dodgeball king in school. Did you see him ducking dodging?
That's why Vino never got his fight or his money.
He wasn't gonna be able to hit him. You see that nigga footwork? That nigga footwork was serious, Vino.
I want my money.
Well, I want my money.
Nigga said, I challenge you. Matter of fact, my 500 to your 100. I said, stay right. He didn't even know. Somebody just gave me $300 for some weed, and I was like, I got my shit right here. Right here. Stay right. They said he got scared because my eyes lit up when he was like, he seriously wanted to fight. I was like, you really want to fight? Like, I can put my hands on you? You ain't gonna call the police or nothing?
You're gonna be waiting till the next 1900s for that.
Damn. To the next 1900s?
I wish it was
Not to the next 1900s.
Man, look.
Not
smoke weed when you wake up. It gives your day high hopes, y'all. and please give to the Fedora Fund. I know another telethon is coming up real soon.
What?
Another telethon is coming. I'm giving you the inside track. Another telethon is coming real soon. Please give.
The In Between the Couch Fund?
That's deep, Philly.